Welcome to the rope trading community, and this is the cryptocurrency analysis using VSA, the volume spread analysis. So before starting the video, let me tell you that Hindi version is already available. अगर आपको सेम वीडियो हिंदी वर्जन में चाहिए, मैंने ऑलरेडी अपलोड किया है, लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन में जाके वो देख सकते हो अगर आपको हिंदी वर्जन चाहिए तो. नाउ कमिंग बैक टू द टॉपिक्स, there's a question, right? Will volume spread analysis works on cryptocurrencies? Okay, even both volume spread analysis or Elliott waves, it could be anything. First, we're going to focus on volume spread analysis in this series. And for that question, I have made this video, and let's get on to the chart and understand cryptocurrency very effectively. And you can find when is the right time to even to buy cryptocurrencies. Okay, any cryptocurrencies from the bitcoins to all the altcoins which has a really good volume, you can buy the cryptocurrencies at the right time. Okay, now we are in the trading view terminal, and this is the Bitcoin USDT chart, and this is a daily time frame of bitcoins. Okay, so wait, before getting into the analysis of bitcoins, let's go ahead and see an example right now. So this is a hollow coin. The hollow, it's a cryptocurrency, it's an altcoin actually. So I have done an analysis previously. So technically I buy it around these levels, and I still am holding this coin. So before that, let me share you one of the screenshots. So yeah, so right now I have a screenshot right here which has been displayed, and this is around July 3rd or July 2nd, I guess. I don't really remember, and I have shared this analysis in a particular WhatsApp group actually on July 3rd 21. And when I did this analysis, the cryptocurrency markets were already crashed, and I was looking for a buy opportunity in around 10 to 15 altcoins, and especially in bitcoins and ethereum. Right here I had shared some analysis, so just for an example I'm showing these particular charts. And right now let's get back to the charts, and I'm gonna explain you how, why did I take this trade, and how you can take the trades based on volume spread analysis. I'm gonna explain in that in the bitcoins chart directly. But before that, let's understand this analysis. Why did I take a trade? First thing, smart money's presence, right? Ultra high volume, smart money's presence. Second, confirmation. Market went up, okay, fine. Market came back, market reversed from the same levels, exactly the same levels. Market touched and reversed and closed above our smart money area. This was a confirmation saying that the smart money area is valid right now. Third, market came inside the range, okay. Fourth, this was a crash time when the cryptocurrencies crashed. Fourth, market started holding with a low volume activity. A divergence in the volume right here. You can see this volume has been reduced right here. This is an indication of supply being reduced in the volume. At the same time, the volume being reduced right here, indication that the smart money, the whales. Okay, by the way, the cryptocurrency whales are those people who buy, like, let's say 1,000 bitcoins or 5,000 bitcoins, because they have huge capital and they enter the market with huge volume, right? So that's why we call them whales. Like, just like the FIDIs buy stocks in Indian markets or US markets, same thing. We have cryptocurrencies, we have whales right here. Now the smart, we're gonna indicate them in the name of smart money also. Okay, so now the there was a divergence in the volume. This indicated the supply being reduced in the market. So fundamentally, the entire cryptocurrency market was going strong right here. So I had a suggestion that market, whenever there's a smart money presence in the market will test these important levels. So this was a very important level comparatively for this for the markets. I knew that this was the testing that has to be done, because market was trying again and again. Once it had a momentum towards downside, it tried twice right here. Then market went up and we got a reduction in demand right here. Okay, demand got reduced right here and market started coming down right here. So I knew that market was testing these levels. So this was my particular range actually. Comparatively, this was my particular range. This entire range was my buy range actually. I kept a limit order around these levels and I left it. Once I got my limit order got triggered, I was already in profits, and still I'm holding these particular trades. I'm expecting these to even to go up. If it comes back again to the range, I don't think it will cross these range, because this is a smart money activity right here. So I don't think it will cross, and market has to go up around these levels also. Now I hope you understood the analysis that I did previously with the I explained everything with the screenshot, my analysis before July and right now, what are the results and every single thing. Now let's get back to the Bitcoin charts now. Okay, right now we have the Bitcoin chart. This is a daily time frame. So technically I trade cryptocurrencies from 1 hour to daily time frames, or sometimes I even trade like 2 hours for 4 hours. Why I trade daily time frames, or let's say 2 hour 3 hour time frames? Because cryptocurrency markets are 24-hour markets, right? So they move like, let's say, sometimes you cannot capture a particular opportunity. It's very hard to even to capture. If you miss an opportunity, market just rallies all the way up if you're trading based on the equilibrium points of demand and supply. That's why I use only the bigger time frame, so that I get time to even to buy a particular coin. Okay, now let's start analysis from scratch. Actually, right here, same analysis what we have done right here. Do we have a smart money presence right here? Obviously, right? Do we have a smart money presence right here? What happened right here? Market holded these levels. This is a perfect entry. 30,000, the whole number levels were the perfect buy setup for you guys. Actually, you could have buy right here, but I didn't buy personally. I missed this Bitcoin opportunity, but again I buyed it later. We have a creek level right here. Creek level, in the sense, it's a term that we use in our Wyckoff schematics. Right now, after drawing the creek levels, market respected these levels and they gave us a jump across the creek. It is also one of the Wyckoff schematic references. Jump across the creek. Once it had a jump across the month, once it broke our smart money's range. I already told you, whenever you're trading inside, whenever you're getting a smart money presence in the markets, you can either trade this as a range, or when price goes up you can go for a buy trade, and if price goes down you can go for a sell trade. I already told you this, right? Now you have to understand, once market went up, fine, market went up again, it had a huge supply coming in the markets. This was a comparatively, these are buy orders. Okay, I already explained you, strength appears on an down bar and weakness appears on an up bar with both ultra high volumes. This is an ultra high volume. If you don't know about it, it's in the basic series of around part 3 or part 2, so you can go ahead and watch right there. And this was my buy entries actually, where right now, same example, smart money presence, right? Smart money presence with the creek levels, market respected these levels, so that got confirmation right here. Second, as you can see, same thing, there is a divergence in the volume. Okay, there's a divergence in the volume, simple, supply being reduced in the market. Every down bar with a decreasing volume with time is a supply being reduced in the markets. Third, market started holding these levels. Fourth, we got a demand being increased in the volume. Okay, demand being increased in the volume in a lower time frames, we had a demand being increased. So this was an equilibrium level for me, when supply was coming to zero and demand from zero, it was going to, like, let's say 100, 200, 300. So that's my equilibrium levels. These were my equilibrium levels. I was tracking the volume very carefully right here based on BSA. Once I had a confirmation, I buyed around 41 and I'm still holding Bitcoins actually. So I hope I have given you some sort of knowledge out of volume spread analysis. More of the videos I'll be uploading. It could be swing trading on stocks, or it could be even cryptocurrency analysis, or it could be some other topics. Every single thing when it comes to technical analysis, I'm going to use BSA as of now. Later on, after some point of time, we're going to use Elliott waves also, and we're going to combine both VSA and Elliott waves theory for our analysis. Okay, so I hope you had some doubt, like I hope you cleared the question whether VSA works on cryptocurrency markets. It works beautifully. Okay, then this is your ultimate example. Okay, and that's it for this video. Thank you so much, and we will see you in the upcoming videos.